The 10 most expensive pairs of shoes. What was primarily invented to protect and provide comfort to the human feet has, over the years, become yet another symbol of luxury. These are pairs of shoes which cost thousands of dollars. So if you've ever wondered what those shoes are, keep watching the video. Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll give you a list of some shoes, the price of which will surely blow your mind. The world's most expensive shoes have their own category in the luxury market. These shoes, which are frequently sold at auction rather than in stores, are much more than just shoes. But what makes a shoe so pricey? The first reason is a scarcity of supplies. It's the supply and demand law at work. When a specific shoe or shoe manufacturer is popular and the supplies are limited, the price rises. It's the same in almost every industry and with almost every product. When you absolutely must have it, you pay for the privilege. Shoe designers can use a variety of materials, including foam, plastic, textiles, and synthetics. Rather, the designer sometimes continues with gold, diamonds, and other expensive stones while they're at it. Number 10. Milono Blenix Leggata Heels, $7,675. They're made of green suede and wrap around the wearer's ankles and lower legs in snaking vines, with a water snake lizard detail on the top of the foot. These one-of-a-kind shoes, designed by Blenix himself in memory of his childhood, are limited editions and not intended for long-term wear. These shoes mold to the shape of your own foot, but they may stretch further with extensive wear. Number 9. Nike Air Mag 2016, approximately $26,000. If you like sneakers, this is one shoe you should consider taking out a second mortgage on your home for. The 2016 edition of the Air Mag was inspired by the cult sci-fi classic Back to the Future 2. While the auto-lacing feature and lights in that pair were achieved through the use of cinematic effects, all of that technology has now become a reality 30 years later. These sneakers have a motor and are battery-powered. The brand only produced 100 of them, making them extremely rare. Those shoes are currently selling for an average market price of $26,000. Nike has stated, Mag is not meant for heavy activity and should not be worn for recreational purposes. Number 8. The Hermes Birkinstock Sandals, $76,000. MSCHF was founded in 2016. Most people would be offended by the mere thought, but MSCHF, a Brooklyn collective, wasn't. It also combined the cork soles of the German Birkenstock sandals. The unusual combination has been lauded by fashion enthusiasts, with 3 pairs already sold. Previously, this rather destructive fashion brand merged t-shirts from 10 streetwear fashion brands in a similar fashion. Hermes Birkin bag is highly regarded in the fashion world. MSCHF's idea of even chopping down a Birkin was rejected by at least 2 leather workshops. The sandals range in price from $34,000 to $76,000. This would appear to be a detriment to potential buyers. However, according to the brand, they may only have 4 to 6 pairs left to sell. Number 7. Michael Jordan's Air Jordan 12s, $104,765. Michael Jordan, a former Chicago Bulls player, once owned the sneakers. The shoes were worn by the all-star basketball player during the famous flu game, in which he played for the Chicago team while sick during the 5th game of the 1997 NBA playoffs. Jordan scored 38 points despite feeling ill throughout the game. The Bulls won the championship that year, adding to their winning streak of 6 playoffs from 1991 to 1998. Former Utah Jazz Bull boy Preston Truman auctioned off Jordan shoes in 2013. It debuted in 1996 and released throughout the 1996 to 1997 NBA season. Jordan's autograph is also on the red and black sneakers. Number 6. Nizam Sikandar Jar shoes, $160,000. These shoes belong to Sikandar Jar, the Nizam of Hyderabad in the 18th century. The delicate design is extremely complex and unlike anything you've ever seen before. The entire shoe is embroidered in gold thread and studded with rubies, emeralds, diamonds, and other valuable gemstones. The shoes, worth $160,000, belong to a Toronto-based museum, but were stolen. Fortunately, they were rescued, but they have suffered some damage in the process. These shoes, whether encrusted in precious stones or worn by an all-star athlete, go above and beyond when it comes to luxury footwear. In fact, some are thought to be too valuable to wear. Number 5. Stuart Weitzman Platinum Gilt Stilettos, $1.09 million. By now, you should be aware that the name Stuart Weitzman is synonymous with something extremely valuable, extravagant, and opulent. These shoes are a prime example. The heels are a shoemaker's dream, with 464 pristine diamonds adorning the body. What's the standout feature? In this case, the straps that adorn the shoe are easily detachable and can be worn around your neck as a statement piece. So it's the best of both worlds, style and functionality. These shoes, which were first shown at the 2002 Academy Awards, are likely to make any woman happy, and any man $1.09 million poorer. Number 4. Harry Winston Ruby Slippers, $3 million. Ron Winston, the son of jewelry designer Harry Winston, wanted to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Hollywood classic The Wizard of Oz in grand style, and he chose to do so by imitating young Dorothy's ruby slippers. These shoes are the epitome of luxury, meticulously crafted with 4,600 rubies. These stunning shoes contain 50 carats of diamonds in addition to 1,350 carats of rubies. These ruby slippers, which cost $3 million, far outshine the originals, which were made of plain red sequins. Number 3. Debbie Wingham High Heels, $15.1 million. How much is too much for a pair of shoes? 1,000? 10,000? Hundreds of thousands? A million? Try 15.1 million instead. This horrifyingly expensive pair was commissioned as a birthday present and designed by Debbie Wingham, who's no stranger to creating luxury items. The high heels are set with some of the world's most expensive and rare gemstones, such as blue and pink diamonds, which explains the exorbitant price tag. The shoe's body is made of platinum, and the plaque is made of pure gold. The rest of these shoes are made of leather, but have 24-karat gold paint on them. This priceless pair is embroidered with 18-karat gold thread. It was unveiled at the world's only 7-star hotel, the Burj Al Arab. Number 2. Jada Dubai and Passion Jewelers Passion Diamond Shoes, $17 million. Jada Dubai and Passion Jewelers have collaborated to create one of the most expensive pairs of shoes in the world. The Stiletto heel pumps, which cost $17 million, are set with a pair of 15-karat D-grade diamonds. A total of 238 diamonds were used to embellish the trim. The pair, which cost more than most mansions on the French Riviera, were on display at Dubai's Burj Al Arab, along with a less exotic red pair encrusted with rubies for $27,000. Even the insoles are inscribed in gold. It took 9 months for expert shoemakers to craft it from pure gold. It's unknown whether it sold. Number 1. Antonio Vietri's Moonstar Shoes, $19.9 million. The pair of heels holds the Guinness World Record for the most expensive shoes in the world. This pair of heels is made of solid gold, 30 carats of diamond, and a meteorite from the year 1576. Yep, the stuff from outer space. It made its debut as part of the MIDE Fashion Week in Dubai. These statement pumps are inspired by the Burj Khalifa. These solid gold heels are shaped like a skyscraper, and the vamp is diamond-studded. Antonio Vietri is well known for creating the world's first 24K gold shoes in 2017, which cost a hefty $32,000. Helicopters were used to deliver these to buyers. So, if you could, would you like to spend on these expensive shoes? Tell us in the comment section below. If you liked our video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell icon so you can always be notified of our regular uploads.